now and then I come across a person who I suddenly idolize. I've read an article about them and I think, oh my God, that person is a hero. And today's hero is Elle Brooke. She's in the top 0.01% of OnlyFans and earns a fuckload of money. She was invited to go on Piers Morgan's TV show. You'll know Piers as the moral centre of the UK. He invites her on his television program and then proceeds to try and get her with some really slut-shamey criticisms about her joining OnlyFans. She was initially studying law at university but dropped out to pursue a career in content creation. And Piers says to her,
I'm just disappointed that someone like you, who's obviously got a great brain, training to be a law student at university, decides to pack it all in to just take your clothes off for perfect strangers on OnlyFans. Why?
Because I wouldn't have made loads of money as a solicitor anyway. Like, I would have earned money, yes, but I earned that in 2 weeks now. And I earned that throughout uni.
How much do you make? I mean, how much money do you make?
I earn a lot. How much do you make? Maybe like double that?
Well, we won't get into what I earn, but what do you earn?
I earn a lot of money.
Well, give me a number.
Well, I don't want to give a specific number, but
Why not?
I'm 0.01 on OnlyFans, so I'm as top as it gets.
I just love her so much. Piers can't even answer his own question. She throws it back at him. Well, how much are you earning? And he just flat out refuses to answer.
Why are you so good?
Because I'm really good looking.
Right.
And original.
We're certainly not shy, are you?
No, I know I'm good at what I do.
I'm not going to harangue you for being cocky, because that would be ridiculous coming from me, but...
He's such a... Like, you can just tell he's invited her on his program to just slut shame and berate her. God forbid a woman calls herself pretty, and that is cocky behaviour.
What do your family think of this? I mean, they must be incredibly disappointed, surely, that you backed in a potentially really successful career as a lawyer to do this.
Yes, my dad is dead and my mum is on my payroll.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh at that. That's... I just love this woman so much. It's obviously also clear that not an ounce of research was done, or even a pre-interview was done with Elle before she went on this show, because then they wouldn't have asked her that question. Oh my God. I aspire to be this woman.
Your mum's on your payroll?
My mum is on my payroll.
In what, doing what?
Admin.
What does that mean?
It's just behind the scenes work. She doesn't do anything rude or anything.
So she loves you doing this?
Well, she doesn't praise it at the pub like, woohoo, my daughter does OnlyFans, but she's supportive. She knows that I'm over 18, I can do what the hell I want. And she knows that, you know, her views can't, like, impact my life. What is she gonna do? You're grounded because you do OnlyFans. Like, what the hell? It's 2023. People can do what the hell they want.
No, don't get me wrong. I totally subscribe to that, and the show.
Oh, you subscribe?
I don't subscribe to you, but.
She's just so witty and so fun. And he is just such a fuckhead.
You see, I know there will be people watching this, younger people, cheering you on, going, yeah, girl, you go, Elle. And there'll be other people going, what are you sounding like? You sound awful, grotesque. It's like, why go down this road? You've obviously, you could be doing something so much better for the world than this, couldn't you?
He frames the question as if there are people watching who think you have no respect for yourself. And then he says, you could be doing better. So he's sort of pretending like he's not the one asking these fucking misogynistic, disgusting questions. But they're all coming from him. It doesn't faze her. I mean, it really annoys the shit out of me. And I would be getting my drink and throwing it in his face, and I don't know. I just find this man so insufferable.
No, I've been so like sexually open since I was at school, and if you met anyone in my year group, they would be like, you were absolutely made to do this. And I think if you put your mind to something, then you can absolutely achieve it. Like, look at me with a little bit of good looks and hard work. you can
All right.
become a millionaire.
I'd also like to point out that it's evident that, because her mother is involved in her career path, that she's been brought up in a very sex-positive household. And this is the difference. We shame people for appreciating their own bodies. Piers is essentially slut-shaming her. And while he's doing it under the guise of, but there will be people watching.
Who embarked on a law career, was obviously very bright, went to university, packed it in just for money to be effectively an online stripper. I mean, that's what you do, right?
Yeah, way worse than an online stripper. But
What do you mean way worse?
Way worse. Online strippers just, naked. I do things that are way more grotesque than
Just
that.
pornography.
Anything. But it's all within what I want to do, and I absolutely love it, and I'm really good at it. I could be a good lawyer, yes, but also am I good at doing other things on video and camera?
How would you feel when you want to have kids yourself?
Then, of course, being the grumpy old white man that he is, he proceeds to talk about her non-existent children with her.
Well, I mean, I don't really want kids right now. But at least
You will do. How old are you?
25.
Right, so you will do.
It's because obviously he speaks for her.
Maybe.
When you do, you're going to be proud that you have your little ones and they look at you and go, didn't you want to be a lawyer, Mummy? What happened?
Yeah.
And you go, here, but look at all my stuff.
They can cry in a Ferrari.
I'd also like to point out that if Elle does decide to have children, she's probably going to raise them in a sex-positive household, and they're not going to care what her past is. Unlike Piers, who actually has 4 children, and he puts this garbage online for them to see. He's used very racist language, homophobic language, he's slut-shaming women, he degrades people, and all that stuff lives online for his kids to see. How do you think his kids feel?
A bright young woman like you.
Yeah.
Right, decides to abandon a career and a fantastic career as a lawyer to do this just because it's making you money online. What does it say about the way society's gone?
That I'm successful no matter what I do. I'd be successful as anything. It just
Are you proud of it? Are you proud of it though?
Yeah, of course
Really?
I am.
Why does he seem shocked? Are you proud of it? Really? Really? I'm so shocked that you're proud that you're earning a fuck ton of money, you love yourself, you speak positively about yourself and your image. He is shocked that she doesn't hate herself. Who the fuck is this man?
Are you proud of it? Are you proud of it though?
Yeah, of course I
Really?
am. Of course I am. Look
More
at
than
me.
you would be
Through
as a lawyer?
OnlyFans, I box, I have a big social presence, I have everything. And OnlyFans was my gateway to become this influencer that I am now.
But
I
who wants
absolutely
to
am
be an
proud of that.
influencer really? What does it mean?
Who wants, have you met any, maybe not OnlyFans, but any kid
I
at
find
school?
all
They wanna be
influencers pretty
influencers.
shallow people.
This coming from a man that just will not let Elle finish her sentences. I can't stand it. Just go back and watch it. He just doesn't let her finish what she is saying. He just doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to hear. He doesn't want to hear her amazing responses.
Are you proud of it?
out
Are you
to
proud
be-
of it though?
Yeah, of course I
Really?
am. Of course I am. Look
More
at
than
me.
you would be
Through
as a lawyer?
OnlyFans,
I
kid at
find
school,
all
they wanna be
influencers pretty
influencers.
shallow people.
Again, this coming from the moral centre of the UK. Piers Morgan finds influencers shallow.
I've got to
Yeah.
be honest, because
thought-
they think they're great influencing on people, but most of them aren't. They're a bad influence.
Piers Morgan is up there with some of the worst influential people. He's an influencer and he's insufferable. So I kind of agree with him. Influencers are shallow. Not all of us. Most of us, but not all of us.
I feel like now you've been deplatformed, you're kind of an influencer.
Really?
Yeah,
In
I'd
what
say
way?
so. I don't know, just you can have any views online and post them when you're an influencer.
That's true.
That has me as you.
That's true, but I see myself as a journalist. It was a career I
Yeah.
always wanted to do. You would have been a lawyer
Yeah.
if you hadn't taken this path. I reckon I'll
Yeah.
interview again in 15 years.
Yeah.
And you'll say, you know what, Piers, you were right.
I'll pick you up in my Bugatti.
Yes! Yes! You fucking misogynistic cunt. It just blows my mind. It just blows my mind at how you can have someone so heinous and Elle, just the light of my life. Oh God, I love her so. I love her. I love her. I'm in love with her. I've never been in love with a woman before. I really didn't want to use that language in this video. I really didn't want to call him a because it does no favours for anyone. But I just can't think of another word that has the impact and the power that that word has. He's just an awful man. He's a really awful man.